Philadelphia is actually considered the poorest big city in the United States. About 23.3% of our residents are living in poverty. We do something every year where we kind of try to track homelessness, right, at a single point in time, and it's called the PIT count, the point in time count. So it's one night where a bunch of folks get together to volunteer, and they go out all over the city and try to actually physically count the number of folks who are living unsheltered on the street, count the number of folks staying in shelters.
Okay, that's what we're doing in France as a night of solidarity, or nuit de la solidarité in French.
Y'all know what a pit count is, right? So according to our 2021 pit count in Philadelphia, we had about 4,300 folks who were experiencing homelessness, and about 700 of those folks were unsheltered, so sleeping outside. The good news is this is about like a 26% decrease since 2018. So we do see that number going down. In recent years, about 35% decrease in actually unsheltered folks. But if you kind of take a step back and look at the bigger picture, since 2007, we've seen about a 114% increase in the amount of unsheltered homeless folks in Philadelphia, and also about a 69% increase in the experience of chronic homelessness. So, folks homeless for at least a year or more. All of that being said, we still have the lowest street homeless population of any of the top 10 major cities in the United States.
So you would say that things are getting better lately?
Yeah, and in recent years, we do see some of these numbers trending downward. So,
okay, I've been told that drug addiction has become the biggest problem in that area. Is that true?
Yeah. So Pennsylvania has the third highest overdose rate in the United States. Philadelphia has the highest overdose rate of all of the counties in Pennsylvania. And it's almost double the state average. In 2019, the last kind of estimates it was estimated about 70,000 people in Philadelphia were actively using heroin. And we know that about 72% of the folks who are experiencing unsheltered homelessness in Philadelphia live in this one area, neighborhood known as Kensington, which is, kind of the heart of the opioid epidemic in Philadelphia, where there's just kind of an open air drug market, right? Over the years, folks have traveled from all over the East Coast to come to Philadelphia to get Philadelphia heroin. Just kind of word spread that it was particularly strong, but really we see the supply now is just flooded with fentanyl, which is, leading to the overdose crisis. So I believe we had about 639 folks who suffered fatal overdose in the first 6 months of 2021. So we don't have the full 2021 report yet. But that trend was an increase over the previous year, which, puts Philadelphia on a trajectory to have recorded the highest number of overdoses in a calendar year. So,
but if there are any explanation why Philadelphia has become that kind of place?
Not really sure why Philadelphia is the kind of hub of the opioid epidemic on the East Coast. But yeah, we've seen a great increase in kind of the numbers of folks coming to Philadelphia, specifically to Kensington, to kind of find and use drugs.